Sussexes come under fierce attack as still owe a huge to charity amid the foundation finally closes. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle still owe £78,500 to charity as their foundation finally closes, severing their final tie to the UK. The couple's MWX Foundation, formerly Sussex Royal, is in liquidation but has not paid off the unnamed non-profit, papers released today revealed. The report said a claim of £213,000 had been received from a creditor relating to a grant due to a not-for-profit enterprise. A total of £134,500 has been paid off, according to the most recent figures, leaving £78,500 left to hand over. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex began winding up MWX a year ago, declaring all of its debts would be paid in full within 12 months. But more than 12 months later and the outstanding amount on the company's house document remains. It reads, "The charity has sufficient funds to settle the claim in full and a final dividend is to be made shortly to pay the remaining balance." The couple have secured multi-million-pound deals with Netflix, Spotify and publishers since ditching royal duties so could cough up from their personal accounts if necessary. A source has contacted representatives for the Sussexes to confirm when the overdue sum will be paid, but it is understood the delay could be down to the Charity Commission's now closed investigation. A probe was launched into the transfer of funds to Travelist, a private company in which Harry owns 75% of the shares, but the review found it was in line with the governing document and allowed under charity law in May. The Duke and Duchess welcomed the outcome, with their spokesperson criticizing the baselessness of the claims. The latest paperwork also revealed Meghan and Harry will spend £36,000 pulling the plug on the short-lived good cause after moving to the US with large fees due to lawyers and accountants. They founded the outfit in 2019 and called it Sussex Royal, the foundation of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. But they were told they couldn't trade on their royal titles after they announced they were stepping back from court life and they changed the name to MWX Foundation. They appointed liquidators a year ago, and a report by Smith & Williamson filed this week revealed the concern had £289,106 held in an account with Coutts & Company when they were called in. It said the body had a wholly owned subsidiary, Harry and Meghan's trading arm MXH Trading Limited, which is also being wound up voluntarily by the couple. The document said that £26,000 will go to Harbottle and Lewis for legal representation and £10,000 to liquidators. The couple faced criticism earlier this year for spending £300,000 to start their Sussex Royal Foundation only to quit 12 months later. The organization spent half the money on legal and admin fees setting it up and closing it down. Nearly 1 year after an anti-monarchy group accused Meghan Markle and Prince Harry of potentially mismanaging charity funds, the UK government's charity watchdog has deemed that the actions of MWX Foundation, the organization formerly known as Sussex Royal, did not break any laws. Last July, the anti-monarchy advocacy group Republic wrote a letter to the Charity Commission claiming that a transfer of funds from Prince William and Kate Middleton's Royal Foundation to Harry and Meghan's new charity was the result of a conflict of interest. In response, the Royal Foundation claimed that it had handled the transfers appropriately. They were fully in line with governance requirements and were reported transparently, a spokesperson said. Nevertheless, the Charity Commission opened a regulatory compliance case looking into the claim, which is a notch below a formal investigation. Though the watchdog cleared MWX and the Royal Foundation of any wrongdoing, it did criticize the foundation for expenditures related to the fact that it closed just about a year after it was established. A substantial proportion of funds went into setting up and then winding up a charity that was active for a relatively short period of time, Helen Erner, the Commission's Director of Regulatory Services, said in a statement. Trustees cannot predict future events when establishing a new charity. Circumstances can change after a charity has been set up. But all trustees, before setting up a charity, should think about the longer term, and consider carefully whether a new charity is the best way of achieving the intended aims.